That massage in Ghana, I'm sure guys are like, where can they do that in Kenya? I'm sure there's a massage parlor somewhere in Kilimani trying to practice that style. Hey beautiful people, welcome back to Cruising with Nthusi. If you're new here, hi, I'm the Chess Nthusi, and if you're not, welcome home. And to all of you, asanteni kwa kuja. Thanks for coming. Asanteni kwa kuja. Thanks for coming. Thank you so much for coming and for always coming back over and over again. If you're a one time, if it's your first time here, feel free to subscribe because I know you're gonna have a good time. Don't forget to subscribe when you get to the end. Remember, this is Cruising with Nthusi, where we talk life, growth, culture, wellness, discipline, and the soft life, honestly and unapologetically. And as always, we are not racing, we are cruising. And before we get into today's episode, let's talk about what's been happening around us this week. So you know, crazy things are happening. Crazy things are happening. Let's get it. Let's start with the SHA 11 billion scandal because I know, that one ilichuna, yani that one has ilipinch 11 billion, not million, billion Kenya shillings have disappeared from SHA. So 11 billion has been stolen. Listen to this. Listen to this. The Social Health Authority, aka SHA, lost 11 billion Kenya shillings to fraud between October 2024 and April 2025, with private hospitals submitting the bulk of fake claims. Did you hear that? From when? October 2024 and April 2025. Now let me take you through this leadership because this CS of health has changed so many times. Also, that's the question. Why is this CS of health always changing? Why? Okay, so let's go back to Nakumicha. You guys left Susan Nakumicha as the CS for health, Cindy. But then one day, the president woke up and decided to fire 11 CSs, and Susan Nakumicha was one of them. And she was replaced by Deborah Mlongo Barasa. Sawa, catch her name, Deborah Mlongo Barasa. This lady got in on 8th August 2024, and she stayed there until 1st April 2025, okay? Alingia when? 8th August 2024, akatoka when? 1st April 2025. Pesa ya SHA imepotea kutoka when? October 2024 hadi April 2025. Haya, let's see. When alingia kazi, what was her responsibility? Her main task was to lead the implementation of universal health coverage with a focus on transitioning to the Social Health Authority and enhancing digital health systems. Deborah alingia when? August 2024. Akatoka when? 1st April 2025. Pesa ya SHA imepotea kutoka when? October 2024 to when? April 2025. The current CS is not Deborah, it's Aden Duale, and here we are. 11 billion has disappeared into thin air. 11 billion. People are in hospital. I don't know, kama sidhani Kenya kuna kitu yenye nakwanga more worst affected. In fact, teachers and hospitals, they're usually competing. Teachers and doctors are always competing because the state of hospitals is crazy. The videos are endless online of people wamejazana hivi kwa hosi wana need help. The videos are endless online of people in hospitals getting terrible services because of lack of resources. But what is happening to your social health authority fund? Siphoning what? Money. How much? 11 billion. You know how much 11 billion is? 11 billion is enough to open 5 level 5 hospitals. And that's on a minimum side. 5 level 5 hospitals. But what is your government doing? Siphoning the funds. Mimi nilisha tu na nguvu, nilionea nini nikisha tu na nguvu nikasema thank you for health and thank God for your health, because this system, I always say it, the system is not here to favor anyone but itself and those who align with it. Sadly, the only solution on this earth currently is just to get money, just be filthy rich. That is the only solution, just be filthy rich. And that's what these people do. I think that's why they really want kuingia kwa government inakwangana like so much, everybody wants to get in there, and when you get in there you just start siphoning and siphoning and siphoning. But 11 billion, and to think that this story itaenda tu hivi and the TV nyamaziwe ikanyagiwe iishe ifizul, it's a fugazi. If you watch the Wolf of Wall Street, where that guy says it's a fugazi, it's gone through the window. That's what's gonna happen to this case. Unfortunately, that's what's gonna happen. And if they open an inquiry, the inquiry is just going to siphon more money. Even though it's so sad. My heart really breaks because there are legit people who need this money. People need this money. There are people who believe in the systems and they follow the systems and they apply for all this. And just to hear that your 11 billion that is supposed to take care of your health as a citizen of this country has been siphoned by some people who don't even need it as much as you do. It's honestly sad. And I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. And this takes me to the next point, the next interesting thing that I found out over the week. That MrBeast, the one MrBeast, as people are siphoning 11 billion from SHA, MrBeast brings free surgery to 1,000 Kenyans who could not afford it. How did he do this? Through his Beast Philanthropy Initiative. The project set up 3 surgical camps in counties including Narok, Kisumu, Homa Bay, and Nairobi, targeting treatable conditions like cataracts, hernias, and thyroid disorders. MrBeast teams arranged ambulances to transport patients from remote areas, sometimes hundreds of miles away, and supplied hospitals with equipment and medicines. The effort was documented in a recent video highlighting quick procedures like 10 to 15-minute cataract surgeries that restored vision and ended years of pain. This is MrBeast. MrBeast is a YouTuber. Do you know what MrBeast's net worth is? His net worth is roughly $2.6 billion. When you transform that to Kenya shillings, that becomes 338 billion and something. But these guys are stealing 11 billion and they're not gonna do anything about it. They're not gonna try and help Kenyans. And the thing about MrBeast is, did any one of you even know that he was paying for people's surgeries before this video came out? Or before I started telling you about it here on my YouTube show? No, because he's not blowing the trumpet. And I also understand why. Because if you start blowing the trumpet about the good things that you're doing for the citizens and you're not a Kenyan, I don't think the government likes that, because on our chome. So I like that he did it and then he documented it and then he put it out later after ameshawasaidia. So hata sasa mkianza kuteta ashaidsaidia hao watu. Like 1,000 people is many people. 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1,000 is many people. Very many people. And yeah, MrBeast amelipia 1,000 people, but government yenyu, I don't even know what to say. Anyway, those are the things that caught my eye during the weekend. Speaking of 1,000, guys, I'm finally at 1,000 subscribers. I'm gonna talk about that a little bit later. But history ya SHA na 11 billion kupotea me isn't fresh at all. But shout out to people like MrBeast who are using their influence for a good cause. And shout out to the fact that he genuinely wants to help. He's not doing this for clout. He's not doing it for numbers. He genuinely wants to help. And that people like MrBeast remind me that, you know what, tujapotea kabisa, bado kuna, there's still some hope. So those are some of the things that happened during the week. And others that I can brush through real quick is I saw them on Facebook saying she's running for a political seat. I hope that is fake news. I hope that was just for comments or something like that, because if you came mahali, we draw a line that demarcates which celebrities and which influencers should run for office, or whether influencers and celebrities should be allowed to run for office. Because we have seen the ones that have gone from celebrity to parliamentarians. What have they done? Hata sitaki kuanzia story hapa juu, that is a whole TED talk. Hata sitaki kuwataja, mnawajua. Your celebrities who went from celebrities to politicians, how have they helped you? What have they done with their political power? None of my business. So I hope them on Facebook was joking, because also what political qualifications does she have to be running for office? I think people are taking this thing of running for office lightly. That's why mambo za ajabu zinafanyika kama 11 billion getting siphoned by SHA. Anyway, and speaking of updates, getting into updates, Mario Naipei, I told you guys, yeah, Mario Naipei is for the streets. I told you Mario Naipei is for the streets. Have you seen those things? OCG people have found that she was on OnlyFans. OCG, she's the one who leaked those videos on Telegram. OCG, she's a video girl. You know what video girls do? They record those videos and they have video calls with people and make them feel nice and get paid for it. And I even saw a video of Opande, James Opande in Luo. I don't know much Luo, but the little I got after asking for translation was that he was saying, you guys mnaona sasa niliwaambia ude mnaona wenye mlikuwa mnani judge. Then there's now Musiria, after wasting his time and energy running to chase clout with Mario Naipe, has to now come back and say, oh, she needs to change her ways. You know, she should be arrested. Musiria. Mogaka. Can we be a bit serious with life? Mimi hata sina cha kuongeza kwa story ya Mario Naipe. And even just the fact that she now goes to Kanyari's church and she was prayed for, and she was on TikTok saying that those clips you guys are finding of her doing her sex work is old clips, and now she's saved, she's changed her ways. Usually on TikTok singing along to gospel music. Where? I keep telling you every day, crazy things are what? Crazy things are happening. For Mimi, I can only end report, but kila mtu na maisha yake. Niliwaambia dem ni wa streets, so kaende si tuko hapa kuwatch what can we do. And I Shall Speed finally finished his tour, and yeah, he was very moved, and he said that the African tour changed his life. And I liked that he posted some of the highlights, and of course Kenya, we were on the highlights. And one of the things I noticed, one of the things that caught my eye at the end of his tour was that massage he got from so many girls that even had Davido. Is it Davido or Davido? Nigerians, tell me in the comments, is it Davido or Davido? Yeah, that massage that had Davido asking his wife Chioma for permission to go and get it in Ghana. That massage in Ghana, by the I'm sure guys were like, where can they do that in Kenya? I'm sure there's a massage parlor somewhere in Kilimani trying to practice that style. Anyway, all those stories bring me to my weekly highlight. This week, I went to 10/10. Oh my God, on Citizen TV. I went there to do the launch for BIDII YANGU. I released BIDII YANGU in December, but I never did a media tour for it because, you know, what a job. A lot of things happen in December. But the crazy part is every time it's January, I have to be on 10. I have to go to 10/10 in January because the first time I went to 10/10 in 2025, it was in January. So I've been there a couple of times. This is not the first time, it's not even the second time, it's not even the third time. Like, those guys are really receptive of my music. So yeah, I was there at 10/10, and this, like I'm saying, it was not the first time. They always receive my music every time it's new, and I love them so much, and I shout them out, and they give me visibility. And just having that chance to go there again, I never get used to it, and it will never be normal to me. I will always be grateful to get a chance to showcase my art and share my gifts with the world, and those people who give us platforms, people who give artists like me platforms to put their light out there. Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up yourself. So yeah, from choosing the outfit to going backstage, getting mic'd up, meeting Buddha Man. You know, some of these guys, they're so busy. Like, we are cool and they're my buddies, but they're so busy. To come a Buddha Man and Aziza, that's the only time I get to see them when I go to 10/10. Yeah, and just going to 10 reminded me that visibility is earned through consistency. So yeah, let's see my 10/10 highlights. These are just highlights. The live is on YouTube. You can check it out and let me know what you mean. Let me know what you think. And this is actually what got me to 1,000 subscribers. Good man was like, hey, get this chick, follow her, table check the highlights. Check the highlights, yo guys. So I'm done with my radio shift on the wind down. Nitafungulia nywele huko mbele. I have just changed to my superstar outfit. Let's go to Royal Media Services. See you. I'll show you the full fit when I get there. See you. Let me catch on. Uber. So guys, hapana nilisema sita hii maneno ya guys. Hapana, sitashikwa na huo ugonjwa wa kusema guys mara kama 100 kwenye blog. No. I'm seated in the boardroom. Huko ndio tunakaanga before tukujue. Wacha nionyeshe boardroom inaitwaje kabla nishikwe. Can you see the name there? Afro Cinema Boardroom. Yeah. Waiting to go on app for 10/10. Itakuwa mwecheche. Name my expensive bag. Ladies, always carry your Rip Gross. And I'm definitely gonna be rocking this because makeup si nyanya ya mtu. Also, we cannot be having the haters seeing the vision. Yeah, so boardroom. Ni mimi tu kwa boardroom. Just to say to the world.
Nthusi. Nthusi. Na nilikwambia. So the feedback is coming through very thick and fast, and I want to say asante sana for Yani always interacting with us and making sure that the vibe is vibing, all right? So quick one, and I want to say asante to the aura, all right? The aura wako Mwagi. It is oh. Alafu kuna kitu fulani nita-introduce later on, but don't worry about it first of all right? Let me introduce first of all my artist. The aura that she has, of course, the stage presence Akonayo. She's a very good performer, a very good writer, and most definitely she's here to take it on. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, 10 over 10 Academy, make some noise from the great, the incredible, the talented Chess Nthusi! Karibu sana. Let's go, Mana DJ.
Hey.
Umwaka kiwasha washa, nina waka nina leta fire fire. Umwaka kiwasha washa, nina waka nina leta fire fire. Hey, washa washa, waka washa washa, waka fire fire. Washa washa, waka washa washa, waka fire fire. Fire 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 fire.
Yo, Umwaka na kiwasha.
Fire. Nilisema hivyo last year by the way. Ndio hii tunakiwasha bado.
Bado Januari.
Kuwasha is consistent.
Is consistent.
Kuwasha na kuwasha.
Wote nauliza unawasha nini jamani?
Sote. No, cigarettes are bad for your health. Sikute sigara. Ndio. Shout out to the herbalists. If you know, but kukiwasha ni keeping the fire burning, you know what I mean? Yeah.
The fire of great talent, great music, great content. And I see actually you're now doing content, a lot of content here about the music.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
So I have a new YouTube channel called Cruising with Nthusi.
Okay.
So nimekuwa nikifanya podcast. Last year nilifanya podcast kiasi. And guys were like, "Sifanye kitu yako, sifanye kitu yako." Fun fact, I have a background in film.
Okay.
Nimesomea shule, like filmmaking, audiovisual, production. So nikakaa nikajiuliza, what's stopping you from having a YouTube show? So here we are. Basically the show is like getting to meet me on YouTube, like to see my life, we have conversations. Yeah, it's my show.
Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. And of course nikifuatilia your journey. You wanted to do like an EP. The last time I did an EP from the ashes. Ilikuwa kitambo kidogo. But now I don't think it's fair to give my fans an EP. So the next time I have a body of work, I think it's time to do an album. Like Mbona nianze kutoa ngoma nne. So when?
Yes, kuna wakati hivi God aseme, "Chess, today is the day, hata kama ni next week, tunaenda sana." I follow the Lord's like guidance. I think niko ready, but I've been singing forever. Mangoma ni mob. So I don't want an EP. The next time I give you guys a body of work, itakuwa album, and I will not go and compile my singles. I will give you fresh music.
Fresh audios.
Yes.
Fantastic. All right. One thing that I play your music. There's a song that I play. Of course, you featured in Haji.
Yes.
And I don't know why you don't like singing that song.
No, you have to bring. Lazima upatia watu high energy. No.
But you can sing it. You don't go to that. Tell it. A cappella. Let's go. Yeah.
I know this young man, they need to.
Unaambiwa ni
msanii wangu mwanzo msanii quality just this
fantastic. Analipa poa? So I'm a coffee. All right, yeah.
So come closer. Come closer, tell me who you are. Come closer, I wanna feel your heartbeat. Tell me where you're from and show me who you are. Boy, you make bamba, tell me where you're from and show me who you are. Wala, boy, you make me bamba.
You see it, see You need to perform that song next time you come.
Me, I can perform all my songs. Remember 2 songs.
Yeah.
In fact, make it an exception for me when I come here. Play all my music from the last one. Hardly
Yes.
I'm always ready.
Yeah. Of course, you're a very hardworking lady.
Thank you.
As a female, you work 10 times as much as a man. But of course, you've made your footprint in the industry and you're doing a great job. Tell me about BIDII.
YANGU. First of all, shout out to Joakali. You guys know he's our legend, our living legend. Hiyo ni ngoma yake. And I chose to keep the title as YANGU because mwenye BIDII yangu nimefikisha hapa. Mwenye kama kuna msee ashanipatia through pass for any other reason, aseme tu. Na hakuna. You get what I mean? Like kuna watu wanashika ma through pass za nyuma ya mlango sijui kwa parking.
Jay, nasikia? Sorry.
Yeah, so everything I have is from my hard work and of course God. So nikaona let me do a remix of that song just to tell guys. Na nikiandikia song ilikuwa
Can we get another microphone so that you can use this? Thank you.
like ilikuwa nimesota mbaya.
That's why there's even a line in verse 2 and say, shout out to Sister Samuel to me a I was really broke. I recorded that song in 2024, December. 2024 December, sound engineer. Yeah, 2024 December. So nikaona wacha niambia watu that unaweza kuwa ukikapitia, unaweza kuwa you're not where you want to be, but don't give up the hard work. Na pia kuna a few lines of wisdom imedrop huko katikati, like usisikize ma haters. Wewe amka omba, wewe elewana na sagoni. Mambo watu wengine wachana nayo. Yeah, nobody else controls your life except the person who made you. And it's not a person made you. See to God easy. And anything you want you can get. Kama niko hapa hivi, unaona hizi madem, unaona hizi tie boots. Unajua tie boots ni how much? Pesa kidogo, but there is a point I could never buy this thing. Hiyo jacket ameshikilia, there's a point I couldn't buy this thing. Yeah. But sasa inaweza jinunulia na nikununulie na yeye na wewe na hivi.
Yeah. My bank account number is 1111444444.
Dollars only.
Please, it's a dollar account. All right. That is actually a good thing, you know. And also, kuna demo yako hapo hivi anakuangalia na anasimamiaje. Ndio niko kwa ndani and now she's actually ready to join the industry and do music. What can you advise that young girl?
First of all, hakuna mbio. The art is not going anywhere. And time niko. Mtu asikwambie sijui tena naenda utatumba sijui uja hit. No, the moment you buy into that ushaanza kulose. Second, know your value. Wasanii walisema msichana mrembo akiwa na akili sehemu za siri ndo zinaumia. So you need your brain. It doesn't matter how you look, who you are, where you come from. You need to keep your head straight. Na ya mwisho, know your worth. Niseme hapa tena, true pass inafaa kutoka kwa God. Hizi true pass za ufala mnadanganya nazo huku. They are not going to get you anywhere and you don't need them. So work on yourself. Make sure you unajua kama ni kuimba, kama ni kurap, when it's normal. Like nobody can argue with your talent. Then these are going to check God. Yeah.
All my cooperators Nthusi.
If you're there watching, hata ninyi wenye mko hapa, I wish ningekuwa nachukua register yenu ninyi wote. I need your names and your numbers. Go to YouTube, Nthusi. Watu wanasema, tukusupport artists, sitaki pesa yenu. Subscribe to my YouTube, follow me on Instagram. That's the only thing unaweza kufanyia. Niko at 800 subscribers, ninakuwa kidogo, but 800 people ni wasiwengi. Tufikisha 1000 and then by the time nataongo my next in Feb, tutakuwa 1K.
Fantastic. Yeah. So finally, how about we get to 1000 tonight?
Please.
All right. So fanya hivi, ingia pale kwenye mtandao, especially pale kwenye YouTube, tafadhali go and follow Nthusi right now. Chukua today sai. Follow Nthusi sai. Nthusi is Nthusi, all right? Follow her, subscribe on her YouTube channel. Ako 800. Let's get her to 1000 subscribers tonight. How's you? 10 over 10 mko tayari? Make some noise for Nthusi.
kama tunachotaka kukitia bidii. Tia bidii, basi tia bidii, tia bidii, tia bidii, tia bidii.
Work hard, guys. BIDII, man. Madam, nawapenda sana. Nthusi, new song coming out on February 13th. Hit, crowd love reading. See you next time. Nthusi to the world. Hey, make some noise. My DJ, give me a little something. We'll be right back after the break.
Nthusi, boss lady, lazima furahisha. Ndio tulipe nyumba. Watoto walipua school fees. Baba Matwin. Nimenyoa nywele leo sana kabisa. Mimi niko pale 2017. Before Jane, almost.
Next year sinafukatia.
Muda. Nabali na kumfanya kitu shanga Selina.
Ni familia.
Napenda TV. Ukichocha.
Ama nataka hivyo.
Hapana, jua kwa. Ndio.
So nikisikia tu kwa
Mimi nashukuru my endorsement na ikumbuka kuna mapaja. Muda kama najua kudance. Muda spari ni Rema Dengebe sana. MC Mido, DJ Sesa. So mimi ni baba mwenye anafanya vitu. Kama grade 2 kisha na block game na napata na team. Ngoja kuplay na huyu jamaa pia. Muendelee. Amen. Take care Joe.
Ati unasikiaje sasa hivi?
Well, first of all nasikia joto. But nasikia poa. 10/10 is like my home. I like these guys. They're always very receptive of me and my music and my talent. Shout out to Buddha man. Shout out to my friend and I call her my babe. Shout out to Aziza. Shout out to Mose. Shout out to the entire team at 10/10. I feel supported as a female artist in this country. I feel supported by 10/10. I don't know it's because my music is good, but I'm grateful for it. So nasikia poa. Sauti ni kama nimeacha huko kwa stage. But yeah, I'm grateful. Oh my God. And for everyone of you who sing this or who watch 10/10, subscribe to my YouTube. Tafadhali. Ama naona gani my friends. See you on the next one. New song drops on February 13th. Mark your calendars. Kwa watu ama readings natumia ni Crown Love reading. So unajua itakuwa chick. Oh yeah, and today I'm chilling. Today I'm in the digs. I'm actually recording this on a Sunday because the weekend was hectic. And if I'm being honest, I told you here we'd be keeping it real. Hakuna cha kusugarcoat, hakuna cha kufanya vitu zikuwe super perfect. I'm a human just like anyone else. And yeah, I'm just saying, I was just saying that to say that I realized that I need to find a permanent shooting time for this show. One that works like perfectly. So when I started nilikuwa na post on a Thursday. Sasa ni Friday. Then ikafika Saturday. Na hii ya leo nataka nitapost it will go up tonight. This is Sunday. So because it's a recap of the week, I was thinking the best time to have it go up is Saturday morning so that you guys can catch up with it over the weekend because it's also a recap of the week from Monday to Friday. Yeah, so but I'm figuring that out, but yeah, I think Saturday would be a nice day. Saturday morning, like when you wake up on Saturday morning, it's up. I can be posting it before I go for my radio show. I host radio on Saturday morning, by the way, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So yeah, I'm also figuring that out. But anyway, let's get into it. So let's get into the tiny pod. And just the tiny pod today is just realizing that visibility is power. Like being seen by so many people is powerful. That's why social media numbers nowadays drive people crazy, because that's visibility. That's why YouTube subscribers drive people crazy. That's why I'm so happy that I have 1,000 subscribers. Like, you know, it's visibility, and visibility means the more eyeballs that see you, the more power you have, the more influence you have. In this day and age where everything is digital, that means that brands would want to work with you. Business will find you, you know, because if you're out there and you have influence, and people want influence because that's what sells, then you're always maftani, you're always in the ganji guy. in the ganji. You're always in the money. But so many people don't realize that being visible, having that power, comes with a lot of responsibility. Many people misuse that power. The fact that they have numbers, the fact that they are visible, many people misuse it. Whether it's politics, media, or social platforms, influence should not be accidental, it should be intentional. And I think that in itself, influence should not be accidental, it should be intentional. Is the problem with some influencers and celebrities in our age today, in our day to day, because their influence is accidental, it's not intentional. Like, oops, you're famous, and then because you are just famous because of something stupid that you did or something crazy that you said, and you really didn't have enough substance behind that, now you start to misuse your visibility, you start to misuse that power, you start using it for everything but good things. And I think I should define what I think for me being responsible with your visibility means. I think it means adding value. I think it means using your power and your numbers. I think it means using your power and your numbers to bring change, to add value, not to bring change necessarily, to add value to your surroundings and to your environment and to your surroundings, immediate surroundings, and by extension the world, because everyone is a citizen on earth. But many people don't do that, because then your fame was accidental, your influence was accidental, so you don't know what to do with it, so you start to misuse it. But watching guys like MrBeast, like I said, watching MrBeast help people, and then watching scandals about stolen billions, those are two extremes. I think that's a perfect example of how people are misusing their influence. Because here's MrBeast, he's a YouTuber, he has numbers, he's not a politician, he's not in the government, he's just a YouTuber, and he's using his influence and his numbers to change somebody's life, to solve people's problems. People like SHA, he's going around the world, like the tour he did in Africa. It opened the eyes of so many Black Americans who thought of Africa to be the one way, but then they found out it's not like that, it's actually this other way. And that, for some reason, if you ask me, has brought it's opening eyes, because it put Africa on the map, and it put Africa on so many eyeballs, and people are able to see, it's not what the white man has been telling you about Africa, or what you think, or what you guys have been told. Africa is different. So those are examples of people using their influence for good. Someone like Tupac, he used to use his influence for good. Like, he was responsible with his influence. He was always his authentic self. Don't get it twisted, by the way. Being responsible with your influence does not mean that you have to carefully curate it and try to perfect it. No, you have to be your authentic self, because at the end of the day, authenticity is what connects you with people. Is what makes people connect with you. You have to be authentic, but then you have to be responsible with it. You have to add value with it. So Tupac was very authentic. He would curse at whoever he would wish to curse at. He would speak his mind all the time, but every time Tupac spoke, he would leave you with something. He would always add value. Someone like Nyashinsky, I feel like he adds a lot of value. He uses his influence and adds a lot of value with his music, because Nyashinsky's songs, all of them have a message. All of them, every single one of them, more messages. Not even one message. One song can have like 5 messages, depending on how open your third eye is, or how open your mind is, So I feel like many people still haven't figured out that when you have visibility, it's supposed to be backed up by purpose, so that it becomes this magical, life-giving thing that lives beyond you. See, I'm still talking about Tupac today. He died a long time ago. I wasn't even alive when Tupac was there, but I found his music, and I found out about him, and now I can talk about him. You see, this stuff lived beyond him, because he added value. He used his influence to add value. And then you wonder why some people, they show up today, next week they're off the charts, next month you're asking, hey, copy so and so. It's because people are most people take visibility for, it excites them that they have numbers, that they are known. I call them cheap thrills, that you can walk somewhere now and be like, oh, that's and so, that is Matosha. They don't see beyond that. They don't see, oh, because I have this, I can use this to help this, to solve this problem, or to add this value somewhere. They don't see it like that. To them, it's like, for them, it's like personal fame. There are people who are very satisfied and very excited about personal fame. Like, that's it. Mtu akishapata personal fame yako sawa, like ajali about purpose. And to say the truth, people who are like that, they never last for long. See, think about it. Think about people who have fallen off. Think about people who came with a bang but now they are nowhere. Think about artists, actors, dancers. Artists are the best, quickest examples. Mtu alikuja akahit, ama influencer alikuja akahit, but sasa sai hayuko mahali kwa chart. Kwa sababu there was nothing to solidify them. There was nothing to ground them. So I feel like visibility or influence should be backed up by purpose, and that's how it becomes responsible. That's how you attach responsibility to influence, to visibility. That's how you use that power to good use, by attaching purpose to it. And all this just I found nilipata tu nikijiuliza, when my moment comes, when I finally get where I'm going, what will I use it for? I'm growing. I have 1,000 subscribers now, and shout out to each and every one of you, every single 1,000 of you who have subscribed to this channel, because it's very motivating, it's very inspiring. And like I always say, the comment section ni yenyu. So unaona sasa niko at 1,000 followers, kuna sekunda kwa 100,000, then kuna sekunda kwa 500,000, then kuna sekunda kwa 1 million, then kuna sekunda kwa 5 million, then hivyo 10 million, hivyo tukienda 100 million. Unaona 1 billion, kuna sekunda fika 1 billion subscribers. Unaona. But what will I use that influence for? When I have that visibility, what will I use it for? And I'll say it again and again. I think I've said it on this show enough times ever since I started. I don't know everything, but the little I know, I want to use it to make people's lives easy on earth. Life shouldn't be so hard on earth. We make life so hard. Life shouldn't be so hard on earth. And because myself, for me as a person, as Chess, Nthusi, there are things I've learned that have really made my life very easy. And if it's through my music that you connect with me, or through my talk that you connect with me, or through this show that you connect with me, or through my appearance that you connect with me, or through my radio show that you connect with me, or through the playlist that I make that you connect with me, I want to use that influence to make someone somewhere know that, you know what, life is not this hard, and this is a solution you can use for this problem. I want to be a problem solver. I want to be a solution giver. I want to be a motivator. I want to be an inspirer, authentically, not fake. You know that these people just come and tell you, oh, you know, you need to go to the gym, you need to eat healthy, you know, you need to just think positive, you know, you need to just surround yourself with people who know where they're going. You know, people who tell you like surface things. They don't really be honest about it. They don't tell you, you know, these things are hard by the way. Like unataka kuacha pombe by the way utashindwa kibackslide, but siku moja utaacha. Ama utataka kukua this kind of a person, it doesn't happen overnight. The people who don't, I want to be that real. I want to use my influence and combine it with my authenticity and just be a light in the world. There's already so much darkness, and so many people propagate darkness, you know. How about if we add the light and just, earth is not, it's not a bad place. It's just we are not given the tools that we need for earth when we come here. We are given other tools that really are just far from helpful. So you have to figure these things out as you go, and that's why we have philosophers and healers and teachers and authors and people who show you, like someone like Neville Goddard, you know, they show you that, you know, these things are real, these things are there. So yeah, for me, I plan to use my influence and my spotlight now we are building, but you know, there comes a time when the spotlight is on and nobody knows the day or the hour, but when it's your time, and nobody can stop it. So when my time comes, which I already am doing, like I said, I'm not doing this for numbers. I'm doing this because I feel like I have something to say to people. I feel like I have something to say that can help somebody. So yeah, starting now, even as I go up, even as I get to 1 billion subscribers, I'm not gonna change. This is not gonna change. This is not gonna change. And I'm saying it now so that it's here on my YouTube and it's here to stay. And you can always hold me accountable that my visibility, my influence, I will always use it responsibly and use it to add value and bring love and light to the universe. And that's it for a tiny pod. If you're there and you feel like someone is using their influence on you negatively, you don't have to consume their stuff. You don't have to listen to them. Like, be very careful about what you consume, even what you're seeing on your Instagram, even the people that you listen to on YouTube, even the music that you listen to. That's influence. That is influence, and sometimes your subconscious is influenced without even realizing. So yeah, and that said, I'm very happy that we are at 1,000 subscribers, man. Wasi wote wenye waliona 10 over 10. Love, mad love. Even my Instagram was boosted by like 22 followers. So thank you so much. I really appreciate. A new song is coming on February 13th. So subscribe, catch up with the already existing music. I always put the links in my description box. Leave me your comments in the comment section. The comment section is for you guys. Now I feel like I'm ready to go and read those comments. Honestly, I've not been reading them, and I've not been wanting the views to derail me. So I'm just going to go and read them and answer what I can. And if there's any questions I need to answer in the next session, I will. But for now, it's adios, my loves. I'm gonna see you on the next one. My name is Nthusi, and I'm sending you so much love and so much light. Mwah.